Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl Sophia, aka Fafigre, aka Didano. So today I'll be doing a story time because I asked you guys on Instagram if I should do a story time or relationship talk, and you guys picked story time. I felt like the average of it picked story time. So today I'll be telling you guys the story of how I got expelled from a college in 2015. So guys, I got a scholarship to a college in Lagos, where we would study for a period of time, then travel abroad. But unfortunately, we did not travel abroad, or they didn't travel abroad anymore. So what happens in that college is you're not allowed to go out. You're kept inside the hostel. The bus takes you from the hostel down to school, from school back to hostel, to church, like literally anywhere you're going to. You don't have access to the general public. You're just left to your phone to communicate with your parents and their ones, literally. So we know that if a school is that strict, that means obviously you're not allowed to have anything with a boy, in the sense that you're not allowed to be in a boys hostel. You're not allowed to be seen kissing or doing all sort of things with boys anyways. So I was just a simple person. I know people from most people really actually hated me because they felt I had some of this body, but believe me or not, it's actually me. That's how I am. I'm not trying to fake it. That's the way I live my life, and if you don't like it, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. So I had people I had guys I had crushes on. I had a crush on whatever I had a crush on, but it was obvious that person did not even like me, because I felt like at some point I was still very little naive, and not very little, but at least I was still very naive, and I didn't understand life more better. I didn't know that sometimes you don't need to do some certain things to please people. I eventually started dating a guy, but he was a private student because we have scholarship students and private students. So he was a private student, and we were dating for not even, I don't think it was even up to a week or 2 weeks, if I'm not speaking correctly, if I'm speaking correctly, whatever. And guys, this is taking me back to the old times and all of that. I was really thinking about saying this or not, if I should say this story or not, but whatever. I feel like if you're my friend, if you know me, you know this story, so what's the essence of I didn't? So they were supposed to leave earlier, like they were supposed to leave or go for holidays before us, because I don't think we even had holidays. I don't even think so during November December period. So the night before the whole Kasala, or the night before the Kasala happened, or whatever, the night before the morning Kasala happened, I contested for a pageant. I was contesting for a pageant, and they were supposed to travel the next day after the pageant, the whole dinner shit. And it was like, oh, first of all, let me take you guys to what happened. He came to my hostel, and all the girls in my hostel were mad at me. That was not a deliberate act. I can swear on my life, because I didn't plan that. Like I wouldn't want to bring a guy to my hostel and come and see people's nakedness and all of that. But life happened. Some people came to me and spoke to me that, oh, what I did wasn't nice, and I apologized, and I hope you all are forgiving me, because I don't know. So that happened, and back to the old dinner and everything. We came back to our hostel after the dinner and the pageant. I didn't win, and I wasn't bothered because I did it for fun, obviously. After the pageant and everything, we came back to the hostel. We were all having a little party again. We had food and a couple of whatever. So he had already told me that I would come and spend the night in his hostel, and I know very well, like it's not like I don't know. I know very well that if I get caught, I am going to be expelled or something. But I didn't know it was going to be that. I didn't even think of being. I didn't plan. In fact, I swear, Never try, advice to people, never try something because people do it and they never get caught. Because you never know if you get caught eventually. So people were doing this, I felt, oh, maybe if I just do it, it's not just once, what will happen? Nothing. I had a very bad feeling about it, but nobody honestly advised me that, oh, don't go and all of that. Mostly because I didn't tell a lot of people about it before going to the hostel. So guys, finally I went with so much fear and I was so scared that day. I finally went to the hostel. It took me to one room and I'm like, why would we, the next thing is like, let's go to another room. So we went there, I saw 2 other girls and I was really okay. I was quite calm because I felt like, thank God I'm not the only girl, so I think maybe it's a normal thing people do, but I'm just unnecessarily scared. So we were there and the next thing my friend called me that, what's up, they're looking for me, that I should come to the girls' hostel because apparently I borrowed a loafers shoe from a private student who was supposed to travel the next morning and she needed that shoe. So that was what brought the attention of me not being in the hostel. Guys, it was when I told him that, see, my friend is calling me, I have to go, I think everything, he was like, no, that I shouldn't be scared and nothing's gonna happen and all of that. I'm like, people are calling me, and he spoke to my friend and was like, is everything under control, that everything is fine? I said, okay, oh, no problem, since you are the baba of everything is fine. I listen. I wish I did not listen, honestly. It's good to have a mind of your own. When you don't feel like doing something, don't do it, please, because it might just lead you into bigger trouble than you expect. So that was how everything, we just left everything. We stayed till the next morning, only for Kasala to bust the next morning. Now, hey, the hostel master came into the room, counted how many girls and how many boys. He didn't show our faces, but I know obviously people already told him. People snitched too. If not, I don't know. People snitch and people do not snitch. I don't know. It's none of my business. I'm moving on with my life, so I don't care. I'm just saying it to entertain you guys. So that's what happened. We tried coming out. We tried coming downstairs so that we can sneak out, but believe me, it's a one-way road. If you move, everybody will see you. So I just used that shame around 6 o'clock in the morning to leave the boys' hostel with the 2 girls. Went upstairs, tried to change my clothes and acted like, oh, nothing happened. But believe me, my heart was bing, bing, bing. Because I know that before 12 o'clock, before that day, the news is going to spread and everywhere is going to be, God, I was really devastated. I didn't come out for days. They now finally moved us. The private student now went home. They now moved us to the hostel the private students were staying. So I was just inside the hostel throughout. My heart was beating, gig. My mom was even supposed to send me money for my birthday. I had a talk with her, we're cool. I was praying they should not call my mom. I didn't honestly know they would call my mom. I felt maybe they would just call maybe my uncles or something, I don't know, but I didn't expect them to call my mom because I've never put my mom's number in any place. So I think they got through to my mom and she called me. That was when I knew that it had gotten deep. She called me and she was like, she's very disappointed that she didn't come to her. My mom was really sad. I felt very, let me not even lie to you. I wasn't thinking about myself at that point. I was thinking of my mom. She was literally the only person I was thinking of. What kind of shame and disappointment is this? God damn it. I was so scared. I'm like, God, I have disappointed this woman and I'm so sad. That was the only thing. I wasn't scared about people laughing at me or anything. That's my problem. So I think 2 days later, they now called me and told me that, oh, I've been expelled. My hostel mistress brought the papers. So I signed and she was like, I've been expelled and all of that. At that point, I'm like, has it gotten to this? Nobody even gave me a chance to even explain myself. I was just expelled like that. No meeting, nothing. I just felt really bad. And considering the fact that was my first time, I wish they gave me more opportunities of something. But anyways, that's by the way. So after I signed it, I was so down. It felt like I'd lost my sanity. I felt like I was gonna go mad because I was that's the first time I have never been suspended for school, not talk of expelled, then kilo day. Why am I being expelled now? I was so sad. And I went upstairs, I went to the rooms and I'm like, guys, who have hypo? Do you have hypo? Do you have hypo? At that point, I was not myself, honestly. Everybody thought I wanted to wash I wanted to wash my white or something. But they did not know that I was going to drink this hypo. So I kept going from room to room and I asked and nobody had. Then I went to the last room and one girl from nowhere, I didn't ask her, she was like, oh, I think she thinks there's hypo under the stairs. I went there and believe me, I drank this hypo like it was Caprison. At that point, I went back upstairs and I went to the veranda. There was a foam there, and I laid down there. And I knew that I was struggling to breathe. I knew that I was dying gradually, and if I didn't say anything, I was gonna die there. My tummy was God. Like that was a really bad experience. Please believe me, there is no problem that warrants you killing yourself. It's stupid, it's foolish, it's not proper. Because let me tell you, no matter how it is, everything is gonna be alright. So please, there's no problem that warrants you to kill yourself or commit suicide. So I went upstairs and I lay down on the bed and I'm like, God, please help me. People kept asking me, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. Then a girl came. Like I said, I'm not gonna mention names, but I'll just mention her name because she did a very good deed for me, Beauty. She came and she was like, so are you okay? And I'm like, Beauty, I drank alcohol. She shouted, I'm like, are you like everybody came and like, are you mad? Are you stupid? Somebody even slapped me. Like that slap really helped me because I was literally losing consciousness. I knew, but that slap brought me back to life. It took me downstairs, people rushed me, some people gave me oil, some people gave me water. At the end of the day, they took me to the hospital and I got some good treatment. Then my mom, they told her after the whole, I will accept you this, that, she forgave me and she paid my flight ticket back to Bayelsa. So from Port Harcourt Airport, I went back to Bayelsa. That was it. And when I got home, it didn't feel like I committed a crime. Like that's the most beautiful part of this story. My family made it so easy for me that I recovered. I was supposed to go into depression, but believe me, I did not. Maybe for a period of time I was quite down. I felt disappointed at myself, but believe me, still I was really excited with the fact that nobody came to me after that and I'm like, so you went to a boy sister, right? Did that the matter? Nobody said anything because I know they were scared that okay, if I could drink alcohol, that means I could do anything. But believe me speaking, I don't know the spirit that entered my body, and honestly, I will keep saying it again, there's nothing that warrants you to kill yourself or commit suicide. So guys, hope you enjoyed this story time. Please make sure you like this video, subscribe. Please subscribe, please. I want you guys to subscribe to my channel. Fun things coming your way. Please comment down below what videos you would like to see me do. Bye. I just want you to want me. Now the reason for the notice me.